Welcome, welcome. Well, come on in. My name is Gurutej, for those of you that don't know me, and I love teaching. Oh, Wagadu, blessings to you. I want to talk about something really great. Yeah. Inner wisdom, right? We can call it intuition, we can call it empowerment, we can call it whatever, but what would you give for a roadmap to your inner wisdom? It's a really priceless thing, isn't it? To know how to access that part of ourselves that is always there, but sometimes underused or shoved to the corner or underdeveloped. It's all of those things, right? Sometimes it's one of them, sometimes it's all of them. And your wisdom, your intuition, your knowingness, especially for women, is so important and so empowering. It is your secret gift. And we have it so that we know what to do with our children, so that we know how they are no matter if they're with us or they're not with us. That we understand that we don't have to hover and be helicopter parents. That we trust ourselves. How do we build that trust muscle of our own wisdom? I had a group of women yesterday for a private class. They were such beautiful and lovely women. They had all either been divorced or were in the process of getting a divorce. And that wasn't why we were having the class, but that was just what came up. And what everyone understood is that when you are in a relationship that doesn't serve you, business, intimate, whatever the relationship is, it doesn't make any difference. When somebody is telling you something and internally you're going, it doesn't feel right or true or, but they're telling you. So you're believing it because it's someone you care about or you love or you're, in a relationship with that you want to make work. And it was really the fact that all of a sudden your intuition, your knowingness gets so pushed down that it's no longer in existence. And when it starts coming back to the surface, when you give it life again, when you do the things that build that muscle, that knowingness, that intuition, that depth of you, what happens is that you all of a sudden know, no matter what the person's telling you or what the situation is, you start to know what's right or wrong for you, what's right or wrong in this situation. Does it serve, not, does it serve you to get more shit, but does it serve you in your essence to be in that situation? Are there things that you get to do that you need to do? We're talking about try this communication skill, try this next thing, do this, to make something work. And sometimes it's just that it's done its job. This one woman said something so profound. She said, I just didn't acknowledge that he was doing a perfect job of being him, but being him didn't work in my life. That was so beautiful. It was so beautifully said. Whoever the him is, it could be a her, it could be a they, doesn't matter. Whatever the situation is, honor that it's perfect for that person, that thing, that situation. But it may not be perfect for your evolution, your growth, your vastness, right? So how do we wake up our intuition? That's one thing I love about the moon centers. And if you don't know about the moon centers, you want to learn about them. And we'll put a link to my site so that you can learn more about them. There's 11 of them, and I will get into more detail, in a video really soon. Somebody just stung me in the back. I guess they needed a little hunk. But what they do for you is they build your intuitive, emotional knowing of you, where you get to track you. You get to track this treasure map of you and see how these moon centers move through your life. And they give you this beautiful treasure map of where you're going to be, in what kind of state. Are you going to feel really intuitive and connected? Are you going to feel really organized and disciplined? Are you going to feel, really overgiving in your nipples? Are you connected to your values? Each one has a different aspect of you that you get to feed, or you get to wake up to the fact that you feel very challenged in that area, very fearful, very that you're being forced to do things that you don't want to do, that so they are wake up. They are wake up calls of how the moon, our beautiful as females, that orb that connects us and reveals and conceals all of her elements, which we do, right? We don't give away our essence and our knowingness of who we are to everyone. And yet, the more that we open up fearlessly, the more that we can give without feeling depleted, without feeling like, oh, I have nothing left to give. That's a challenge state of the nipples, all right? So I'm hoping that we get to spend time together to go through some of these amazing, amazing gifts that the Moon Centers brings you. And I want to give you just a beautiful little tip that can help you. All of your fingers, they all represent different things. Jupiter, your wisdom. Saturn, we say this is a swear finger. It's only the swear finger if you don't know that this is your God finger, stripping everything else away from you. Your sun, your ring finger, right? It is your growth, your healing, your sun, right? Mercury, your communication. Saturn. Saturn. I'm sorry, Mars. Mars is that, the activator, isn't it? Red activation. We are enthralled with Mars right now on our planet. So if you take all of your fingers and you just put them together so they're touching each other, relax your elbows, kind of press them into your side, keep this at your heart, right? And we're just going to do a really beautiful Rama, 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 Sata, Nama. If you're somewhere that you can't do this out loud, you can do it in a whisper, or you can do it even silently. And you can take this mudra and drop it down into your hands. You just want everybody connected up, right? Drop it down into your lap. Okay, so we'll start with it here because I'm hoping that when you watch this, you can just do this, okay? So Rama, the sun and the moon, Rama, 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 Rama. What it does to your lips is it just gets all of those meridians really done. And then Sa, Ta, Nama. Sa, birth. Ta, life. Na, nothingness, death. Ma, rebirth. Right? That's the thing. But it also works on all the meridians on the roof of the mouth. Sa, ta, na, ma. The tongue goes from the back to the front. Yes. Right. So close your eyes. Look right in between your eyes at your third eye. This will stimulate it. This and opening your eyes really wide help your intuition. Rama, 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 Sata, Nama. 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 Inhale. Hold the breath and just feel your mouth and your energy in your heart. And exhale and just shake your hands out. And then put them over your heart. Take a deep breath in. Feel your heart. Reconnect to you. become that empoweredness of knowing you know how to build your intuitive state. Get wonderstruck by things. Go out and clap for flowers and birds and whatever it is that you find beautiful and luscious, and just open to wisdom. Open your intuition. Feed it. Yummy food. Go check out the moon centers. Really powerful. Love you. Blessings.